in the first half.
Here we go.
Here's Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
49ers 21.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Jones on the return.
The Browns drive about to get started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an... completion here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now Mayfield on the bootleg, rolling to his left. He's got Njoku, his big tight end, and brought down, but not before reaching the 25. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Kinlaw coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always...
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
There's Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get him inside the 15 down. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. It's a run with Mostert. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Browns drive about to get started, and they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for the Browns. And even 40 yards. Here's Mayfield. Is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
The Browns first down.
First and 10, Mayfield. That is caught at the 7-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 6 yards away. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
49ers 29. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of. Bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
They hand it off to Mostert. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Mostert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On the handoff, this is Mostert. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Let's go! Let's stop him!
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play call.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Good job,
Picked off by Jason Verrett.
baby.
A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Got his target, Samuel. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. Stuck to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And it's up and good.
That's the score. Niners 34. Browns 30. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
And that will get out of bounds, so that's definitely going to put a major crimp in any comeback plans they may have had. The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.